Amy, people see on Facebook, they see on Instagram, they see on YouTube, on
TikTok.
TikTok. Thank you. I'm old. Um,
Me too.
are you a guru?
Oh, I am so far from a guru. When I talk about a subject, it's from experience or things that I've done. I have nothing against gurus. I mean, I kind of do, but somebody who calls himself a guru and poses in front of a fancy car that's not theirs and tries to show that they make all this money and they don't really, that drives me crazy. Somebody who actually knows what they're doing and is charging for their services for you to learn from, that's a different thing. If they've got, and it doesn't have to be this, but if you have 20 years experience and you're trying to show some new people the ropes, like, I have mad respect for that. But you saw somebody park the Lambo out in front of, I don't know, somewhere when you're on vacation and you go hit it up real quick. Yeah, not here for that.
Very well said. Very well said. I think guru got a stigma that tied to it because of people that don't really have experience going out and trying to portray themselves as having a lot of experience and charging people a lot of money for things when it's not of real value, or they just disappear when they're needed or something else.
One size fits all kind of approach doesn't usually work if you're trying to teach somebody. Also, like the old saying, those who can't do teach, like you gotta really watch out for that. But if you find somebody who has a passion for it and just likes helping other people, they've done it for years, and maybe they haven't done it that long, but they've done a ton of it, so they have experience. As a realtor, that's one thing I have found. Like, I've only been a realtor for 4 years, but I've done tons more transactions than most will do in 10 years. So I get my experience that way, but it's not time, it's doing. Yep. So that's important.
Yep. Yeah. And there are good gurus. There's a lot of good gurus. I mean, I follow a lot of them on social. I mean, they do great and they seem to be stand-up people. And nothing wrong with them. That's awesome that they're helping people and letting people understand what they can do and ways they can do it. It's the people that have done 2 deals and decide, oh, I'm a guru, I'm going to go to RIA and and approach people outside and, hey, if you give me $5,000, I'll do this or that. It's like, those are what give gurus a bad name.
And 2 transactions, you get some experience, but you don't get all the experience, because I can tell you our transactions go in cycles. It feels like this group of transactions, this happens to every single one of them. And now we're over here and we figured all that out. So now we're going through this scenario and now we've got to figure out how to deal with this, but it's 3 or 4 transactions at a time. It's kind of crazy in real estate how it goes in cycles. And it's like, you have no title issues on 20 transactions. And then the next 30, you have all the title issues. You kind of get in a comfort zone and then something changes. It's kind of nuts.
You need to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah, uncomfortable is where it's at. And I don't love it, but it's what I strive for.
That's how we grow. So bottom line, gurus aren't bad, number 1. Number 2, actually, this should be number 1. We're not gurus.
Yeah, no.
That doesn't fit our personality or our passion, but at the same time, we do want to help people.
Yep.
So that's one of the reasons why we do these.
We'll share knowledge. We'll talk to you and things like that, but definitely not gurus.
So gurus, you probably have some local that are good. There's also the ones that you can find on social, but Ron and Angelina here in Oklahoma City have a wonderful reputation. I don't know if they would appreciate me using the word guru with them. Sorry. But they're mentors. They're mentors.
And they have a program, and it's well-run program for new investors and things. So
it very helps people understand the purpose and how important a process is and being dedicated with how you're going to do things and whatnot.